This is from the great Otis Redding. I've got dreams. And, some songs I like to play with my fingers rather than a pick. This one is a fairly slow and measured piece. And I guess it has more heartfelt lyrics. So maybe you strip down the other pieces to kind of showcase the words, or at least the feeling, not necessarily words. I saw, Laurie Anderson. Most people remember her because early on in the computer music age, she had a 1-hour documentary called Brave New World. So it's Laurie Anderson. She's a husband of, my water's just coming on. She's the husband of Lou Reed, or possibly the other guy that I sort of get mixed up with Lou Reed. But in any case, why am I talking about her? Oh, I saw her at the Music Fest at the end of the island here. And I was telling somebody how she had, after I listened to her for a while, I realized that the story that she was telling was not the story that the literal words were communicating. And the person that I was telling this story to, there are other people in the room, but one guy kind of snorted and said, well, how can she be communicating something that isn't based on the words she's saying? I got to stop this water. The reason you're hearing water is because I live in this big mobile home park, and they switched from our own water tank, huge water tank, to city water, which was at a higher pressure. But they didn't warn people, so everybody's plumbing blew up, including mine. I'm getting a free hot water tank replacement eventually, but I've gone without hot water, running hot water for almost 2 weeks now. Dreams to Remember, Otis Redding. I've got dreams to remember. I've got dreams to Yeah, and as I've had to face a fairly high percentage of the women I was with messed around on me. And in one way, you can think it would have been nice if he just could have been okay with it, and think, well, I can tell that she really loves me. In at least one case, I can tell she really loves me. So, if she wants to go out and get her rocks off a couple times a year or whatever, then maybe it's not such a bad bargain. But I didn't make that choice at the time. I don't think I'm regretting it at all. And oddly enough, we're going to do Knock on Wood by Eddie Floyd. Sam and Dave did it, I believe. And the first line is, I don't want to lose this good thing. Sam and Dave. Could do Little GTO, but it's a little bit frantic. So this is a song by Rockin' Ronnie Hawkins, who just died. And he had cancer for a long time, I think 30 years. All the doctors, and he had seen many of them, had basically given him a death sentence. And he heard about this teenage healer who lived in BC. Rockin' Ronnie lived in Ontario, big old farmhouse. And this kid could heal from a distance. You just had to call him up. And the kid healed him. So he lived for like another 20 years. And his longtime wife, and he was quite a womanizer. But when the press release came that he had died, she said he looked handsome till the end. So you would have loved that. So Robbie Robertson is a name that most people will recognize. He started out as Rockin' Ronnie and the Hawks roadie, and eventually he decided he'd really like to play guitar. And once he picked up the guitar, he just never put it down. So, Mary Lou, 1959. Yeah, wild. I'm gonna tell you a story about a man.